The situation in Gaza and the broader Israeli-Palestinian conflict has a long and complex history, rooted in political, territorial, and social issues. Understanding the recent developments, including the Israeli Security Cabinet's approval of a takeover of Gaza City, requires a look back at key historical events leading up to the current tensions. The roots of the conflict can be traced back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries, with the rise of nationalist movements among both Jews and Arabs. After World War I and the collapse of the Ottoman Empire, the British took control of Palestine, which was home to both Jewish and Arab populations. The Balfour Declaration of 1917 expressed British support for a Jewish homeland in Palestine, causing tensions between Jews and Arabs to escalate. The United Nations proposed a partition plan in 1947 to create separate Jewish and Arab states, but the plan was rejected by Arab leaders. The State of Israel was declared in 1948, leading to the First Arab-Israeli War. Hundreds of thousands of Palestinians were displaced, leading to a refugee crisis that remains unresolved today. Over the following decades, various wars, uprisings, and peace attempts have shaped the situation. Notably, the Six-Day War in 1967 resulted in Israel capturing the Gaza Strip, the West Bank, and East Jerusalem, territories that remain central to the conflict. The Palestinian Liberation Organization, PLO, emerged as a key player advocating for Palestinian rights, ultimately leading to the Oslo Accords in the 1990s, which aimed to lay the groundwork for peace and a two-state solution. However, ongoing violence and failed negotiations continued to undermine peace efforts. In the early 2000s, the Second Intifada erupted, marked by increased clashes and terrorist attacks. The rise of Hamas, a militant group that opposes Israel's right to exist, further complicated the situation. In 2005, Israel unilaterally disengaged from Gaza, withdrawing troops and settlers. However, Hamas gained political control in 2006, leading to ongoing conflicts between Hamas and Israel. The blockade imposed by Israel and Egypt following Hamas's takeover has exacerbated humanitarian conditions in Gaza, leading to several military confrontations, most notably in 2008 to 2009, 2012, and 2014. Each conflict resulted in significant casualties and destruction, deeply entrenching animosities on both sides. Recent escalations have occurred against a backdrop of shifting international dynamics. With increasing calls for action from various global leaders, the UK Prime Minister's statement denouncing escalation reflects growing international concern over the humanitarian situation in Gaza. The Israeli Security Cabinet's approval of a takeover of Gaza City signals a potential intensification of military operations, drawing criticism and fears of further civilian casualties. As of 2024, the plight of both Israelis and Palestinians continues to evoke deep emotional and